Fire signs. I have to laugh. It's just you and me. Got a lot of shit going on. I always have to be the one. I always have to be the one, fire signs, to let you know what's going on. You got some growing to do. You are stuck in some human shit. Okay, this is a rebirth. You're being gifted something by a Queen of Cups, but you're missing it. I think she's being very gentle. A woman or feminine energy in your life telling you what's going on. You might not be taking it seriously, fire signs. I think you have a childlike innocence about you. It's a stubbornness. Now the Queen of Cups is very spiritual, sensitive, intuitive, healer. She's shy. She's coming at you gentle, okay? You've got change, letting go, release, goodbye, death. It's a new beginning here. Let's see. Yeah, it's unstable. It's a bad investment. You're missing chances. You're not really getting it. Waiting, chaos, losing momentum, being unprepared. Okay, so you might not get this, or you might not be ready for certain changes that are being presented to you at this time. And this seems spiritual. It just seems like you're fumbling the ball a little bit. But there also seems like there's this beautiful life ahead of you. King of Wands, you can create it. Everything's falling out at me. But you're more currently in that Knight of Wands. You're taking it slow. Feeling like you got it. Feels like you got it, but you're not quite there. Ace of Wands, you could get it. I think maybe it's about a little bit of patience. You want something. You're trying to see this perspective, but you have so many choices. Hard to choose. Hard to make this distinction between right and wrong currently. Although it feels like the curtain is being open. So, you just have to take a minute. Refocus, stop fighting, and just try. But the thing is, this is hard. You feel isolated in this change. You feel alone. So fucking what? So fucking what? So fucking what? 3 minutes feels like 5 or 10. Even 10. Being enlightened and uplifted spiritually is not an all-encompassing it's not welcoming. Like, you're alone. Most people are just people, and you want to step up. You want to be in that different space. And you're being thrown out of the position. Your home is changing. Life is changing. Things are changing. And you could take this to heart. You can go at it the way you've gone at your pain in the past and numb it out. Forget it exists. Fire signs. So explosive. And then like you retract. And I think you're supposed to feel through this. I think you're supposed to sense through this. I think you're supposed to see through this. Now, there's levels to everything. And little do you know, people step back to kind of show you. Sometimes people take a step down to show you, to help you, to lift you up. And if you really, really can't change, just be mindful not to hold anybody back. Because energy is real. Vibrations are real. What we consume, what we choose, what we think, how we feel. I mean, of course, it's never perfect, but always getting better. And as long as you really do get better and you respect yourself and your house and your home and the people around you and what you're putting into your body, and things could get better. But don't let other people's sacrifice be in vain. I know you're worried about fighting or the fights that you've been in, but I know you're coming out of it. Oh, you're coming out of it. You're a little tired, you know, but there's this mutual respect. It's just a time in the middle. You see where you want to go. You're not really ready to balance it out yet, but you know you will. There's a light in the dark. Again, you're getting the Hermit. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on around you. Feeling defeated, but you're not letting the devil get to you. You know, and the truth is this person speaking to you, and it might not have any earthly value, monetary abundance. And fire signs, you have a tendency to admire this kind of security, earthly security. And it's not on purpose. It's the simplicity of that earth safety and how earth carries you as a fire sign. It holds your ground, and you and earth are, you know, you're connected. You have a thing going on. So water and air confuses you mostly because you cannot control it. It will control you. And so that's how you are with change influenced outside of you. It makes you want to not listen, and it makes you want to rebel and be in control when somebody else maybe has an idea that could be beneficial for you, or a way that fills their cup but overturns yours. Yeah, and it's hard sometimes to take advice from people who maybe, and I see this in a lot of my fire signs, as far as someone's status goes, it's hard to take advice from someone, and not all fire signs are like this, and this isn't always the case. It's just some instances when you're analyzing or when you're in a rush. A person doesn't know nothing, they don't got nothing, they don't know nothing. And it's just a little childish. And I think most of you, the advanced fire signs, are aware of that, and that's not the case. But I know that I'm just talking about patterns that I recognize. And energies and how they work. So just be aware of that control. And empathy and letting go. We're empathizing right now. And this is a spiritual, you're being called spiritually to grow. Ugh. That repels a lot of people. So it's really up to you. You know, like your friends, not all your friends, but your ideas of fun and friendship might change. during this time, and you have a lot of foundational changes going on. So sure, one thing at a time, but also like, you know, like I'm like, pick your battles, but pick the right battles, okay? Yeah, so listen to the energy around you and be honest and persistent and true. Be realistic. And do what's going to work for you. And grow to the best of your ability. And maybe there was a time where you did feel really, really great. I want you to kind of connect to that and bring that to the forefront. What were your practices then? Were there things that you were eliminating maybe at the time or weren't doing that you've decided to do again? All right. Less is more. Stay hydrated. Stay loyal. Stay loving. www.thehonestgypsy.closet.com. Find me on Instagram @MischiefMama. Stay ugly, because it's beautiful.